Hello, welcome to the Vermont Public Service Department training of the new Commercial Building Energy Code standards to be implemented in early 2020. This code, known by its acronym CBES, is applicable to new construction of 4 stories or higher. It includes multifamily for these size buildings. These trainings occurred in various locations throughout Vermont in May and June of 2019 and covers the major changes to the new code. The following presentation is a section C404 service water heating. The major changes we'll be talking about are to the electric water heating size limitation, electric heat pump addition, water heater efficiency increases, single unit size change, circulation system control change, and the pipe length and volume method deletion. The following verbiage was added to alert the designers to additional efficiency package options. These package options were always part of the code but had the potential of being overlooked. So we have added section C404.1 General, which says, in addition to the mechanical requirements of section C404, service water heating enhancements may be needed to meet the requirements of section C406, additional efficiency package options. See section C406. Then section C404.1.1, electrical water heating limitation. This section covers the maximum size of an individual electric service water heater. In the 2015 CBES, the maximum size was 5 kW, and there was no heat pump stipulation. The 2020 code increases the maximum size to 7.5 kW and includes the following heat pump exception, meaning that heat pumps are allowed for sizes larger than 7.5 kW when exception number 2, hybrid heat pump service water heaters, which utilize supplemental electric resistance elements and meeting the following requirements. A, no less than 60% of the maximum heating demand can be met with the heat pump alone. B, for new buildings, if serving showers, the shower heads must have a maximum flow rate of no greater than 2.0 GPM. And C, for new buildings, if serving dishwashing equipment, this equipment must be ENERGY STAR labeled. Under these conditions, a hybrid heat pump service water heater may be utilized with supplemental electric resistance elements. Then we have section C404.2, the table of minimum performance of water heating equipment. To match the IECC latest version, we have added tabletop and resistance and grid-enabled electric heaters, and we've added the heat pump and a larger storage heater size, as is shown in this table here. The definitions of the new equipment, so tabletop and tabletop and grid-enabled, are on the next slide, are here and described in detail. And again, this was taken from the IECC language. Section 404.2.1 covers high input service water heating systems. And in CBES 2015, where a singular piece of water heating equipment serving the entire building had a minimum size of 1 million BTU, we have taken that size restriction out, and where a singular piece of water heating equipment serves the entire building, that piece of equipment shall have a thermal efficiency of not less than 92%. We have also changed the wording a little bit of the very first exception, and that is shown in red here, where not less than 25% of the annual service water heating requirement is provided by an on-site renewable energy or site recovered energy. The thermal efficiency requirement is not required to be 92%. So that means that if you have solar or any other kind of on-site renewable energy that can provide a minimum of 25% of the water heating load, the efficiency of the equipment can be less than 92%. So section 404.6.1, circulation systems. We had a lot of discussions with the advisory committee about the language that was in CBES 2015. And there was a problem for designers that the old language caused a long time period to wait for warm water under low load conditions. So we have changed the language to read, systems designed to maintain usage temperatures in hot water pipes, such as recirculating hot water systems or heat trace, shall be equipped with variable speed drives controlled to reduce pump speed during hours of low water demand. So we have taken out the stipulation that it must be switched off during periods of no water demand, so that a small amount of warm water can keep circulating through the building so that people do not have to wait a long time for warm water. We have also added an exception, and that is in the healthcare and other facilities with immunocompromised populations, according to ASHRAE Standard 188. Then we have deleted the maximum allowable pipe length and volume methods and the water volume determination, because the advisory group had advised us that this was in conflict to the plumbing code requirements and that the plumbing code takes precedence. So we have deleted this section, and please refer to the plumbing code for these requirements. Then section 404.9.3 covers the pool and outdoor spa covers that are required to have an R12 insulation. The exception has been modified slightly, where it used to be 70% of the heating had to be provided by a solar or a heat pump. And now we are stipulating that the exception is where more than 75% of the energy for the heating of these pools and spas, when you compute it over an operating season of not fewer than 3 calendar months, must be provided by site recovered energy such as a heat pump or on-site renewable energy systems. And then that cover of that insulation value of R12 is not required. Then the last one we have is section 404.11, which is the commissioning of the surface water heating. And this is a new section as per IECC, which says that surface water heating systems, swimming pools, and spas, and the controls for these systems shall be commissioned and completed in accordance with section C407.2. That concludes the highlights of the CBES changes proposed for the Vermont 2020 code update. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.